Hello and welcome to Slurp. What's today's episode all about? It's called Food of the Gods. It tastes absolutely heavenly. You got it. We're talking about chocolate. Nothing quite satisfies the sweet tooth like a wonderful piece of chocolate. So stick with me and we're gonna slurp our way through chocolate. Come and step inside this chocolate shop with me. Okay, you know, a lot of people think of chocolate as sweet candy, but did you know that the word chocolate actually comes from words that mean bitter water? The reason for this? Because chocolate actually started out as a drink. Let's find out. The ancient Maya of Central America were the first people known to have discovered the secret of cocoa. Nearly 2,000 years ago, they mixed cocoa with water, chili peppers and corn. This made a frothy, spicy, bitter drink. They called it bitter water or chocolato. Okay, today we're going to find out where cocoa comes from and how it's made into all those yummy chocolate drinks. And hurry up, no time to lose because we got a plane to catch. Indonesia produces more than a tenth of the world's cocoa. I'll cruise the Bandung Java to explore a cocoa plantation. Here we are in Indonesia, look outside. Not Singapore, okay? Those are paddy fields. We are traveling like a rock star. If only I was traveling with rock stars.
I see you. I feel
Get me out of here!
that is how I know you. Go on.
Oh my God. I'm never gonna listen to Celine Dion again in my life, thank God. Ooh, look over here. We're definitely in the right place. This is one of countless cocoa plantations in Indonesia. They've been growing cocoa here for generations. And because I don't fancy walking around here not knowing what I'm doing, I've got a guide right here. And hello, Mr. Yogas.
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Yogas is our guide. He's going to bring us around this cocoa plantation. And you've got somebody to introduce to us.
Mr. Rahimat, Vice Manager of the plantation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you call this, Mr. Yogas?
This is pods. This is not right. This one is actually ready for
picking?
picking.
Really?
Really?
Oh, good. Oh, man. And just because they are so organized here, okay, they've actually prepared for us some, you know, an organized area where they're gonna like cut this open. It's a huge pile!
You want to see how they open it?
Yes, please. She's too fast. Okay, stop. Don't go sekejap. Don't go sekejap. Look, these are the cocoa beans. You know, it looks like soursop. Makan? Bisa. Boleh? Boleh. Tastes like soursop also. While the women harvest, the men haul in heavy sacks of cocoa for weighing and fermenting.
Once we take the beans from the trees, we bring it here.
Okay.
And we put it inside this box.
Okay. Banana leaves serve as a cover. As the beans ferment, bitterness subsides and the seeds brown. After each day, beans are pushed into a lower box. The beans are fermented for 5 days.
The reason why we ferment the beans is to extract the best flavor out of the cocoa beans.
Right.
If we don't ferment the cocoa beans, the flavor of the cocoa will not be as strong.
Now to hop over to where the cocoa beans are dried. Follow me. This is so fun. There's this huge oven.
That side.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You burn it over here. Oh.
So
man.
we burn the wood here.
Right.
Yeah. The heated air from this side of the wall is blown here.
Through the piping, and then it goes underneath this huge oven. Can I go inside? I'm going in. Hey. You know, this whole oven smells like chocolate. Really? Okay. So that's the steel plate, and those are the holes. And I guess they act like vents, and the heat comes up, and they dry the cocoa beans. How long does it take to dry like this?
3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
So it's 5 days for fermentation, 3 days for
oven drying.
Oven drying. Hard work, you know, for your bar of chocolate.
These women sort the dried and fermented cocoa beans before they're sent out. They remove bad or broken beans and debris. Only good beans get put into the sack. I followed the sacks of beans to a cocoa factory at Tangerang near Jakarta.
So here we are at the receiving center of BT Cocoa where all the sacks of the cocoa beans are, and we are going to go into the plant to see how these cocoa beans are processed into cocoa powder. So as you can see, you know, the bags of beans are being pulled out of these lorries, right? How difficult can this be? Like that? My teacher up there. See, not bad, what? Wow! Okay, enough fooling around. I think it's time that we get into the meat of the beans, and or rather the meat of the bean processing. And to bring us around, please say hello to Mr. Christophorus. He's the factory manager, and he's going to be bringing us through the processing of the cocoa bean. Oh my goodness! Look at this huge, okay, it's really loud, so we have to talk over the din. What is this?
This is our dumping station. So we start.
Dumping station.
Yeah, we start to dump in the bean from this state, and then we lift up the bean using the elevator.
I see.
Elevator goes upstairs.
And it goes up.
Yeah.
I think I go.
Up here, the cocoa beans are cleaned. The machine sieves out oversized beans and removes lighter debris like raffia string. Mostly bean-sized particles get passed. A magnet traps any metal, and this machine removes heavy stones. Next, the clean beans are tumble-dried under heat.
So now you see the bean now very hot.
Very hot! How can you get this hot?
You see now the bean very easy to remove the shell.
The hot cocoa beans now enter a machine that removes their husk and shell. What they want to get are these pure cocoa bits, known as cocoa nibs. These are then transported and fed into a clean area for processing.
Now we are in the roasting area.
Oh, no wonder it's really hot. It's like a sauna. After the coconuts are roasted, they grind it, and then they make it into what is called cocoa liqueur. Pure cocoa, right? It's so hot and even the railings are hot, and I feel like I can squeeze out all my pimples.
After we got the cocoa liquor, we fill into this machine,
Yeah.
pressing machine, and then we press. And then the butter, cocoa butter come out from this side. This is our cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter can be used to make chocolate bars, soap, and lotions. Once the cocoa butter has been extracted, what's left is called a cocoa cake.
Ah! That was the cocoa cake, can I see? Oh my gosh!
The cocoa cakes are ground into cocoa powder. The powder is then packed and weighed. It's time to leave the heat and see where the cocoa butter goes.
Aircon! Look at that! Wow, so it's packed like this.
We pack in 25 kilo.
I just find it so amazing that the oil that comes out from that black cocoa liquor can be so clear. So you just keep filtering and filtering and filtering until the...
Only one time filter.
Only one time, so the filter is very powerful.
Yes.
After a few minutes, this liquid becomes a solid.
Okay, now we put tape on.
So all the cocoa has been packed, it's brought into this warehouse and is ready to go out, and so am I. I will see you back in Singapore. Bye! Mundo, bye!